Welcome, everyone, to Deutsch L. Perry Stadium, home of the Bowling Green Falcons, where the fans have been prepping and fired up since early in the day for this one. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David. And the Falcons will boot it away to start the game. From inside the 15, here comes a return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Oregon State's offense takes the field. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Beavers headed quickly to the line. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to throw on third. He makes the connection. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. This offense has a 2nd down play. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Gain of 8. Brings up 2nd down.
The play action fake. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'll try to run for it. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Beavers offense will go to work for the first time today. A big challenge for both of these quarterbacks, Jesse, is dealing with a ball-hawking free safety on the other side.
Oh, you're right, Reese. QBs better be good with their eyes. Better not stare down wide receivers in this one, because if you float the ball down the middle of the field, that's getting picked.
And these guys are going to be right in the middle of the field, flying all over the field, and quarterbacks will make sure that they are locked in and not throwing the ball near those guys.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires and picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
The Beavers want to crank the tempo.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He's got his man, makes the grab. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. He's going to pass. He's got it. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds his man. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. So now to start the second quarter, they'll line up and try a field goal. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job.
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. The Falcons will hustle to the line.
2nd down coming up.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. A 3rd and long coming up here. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got his man on the right. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
They'll give it to him again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Tackled, but he has a first down. And the Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen, and he dropped the pass. The Beavers will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Getting some heat. Makes the grab outside. It's Ramsey. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Quick completion on the out route. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. The throw to the outside is complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that ball is picked off.
He's just Johnny on the spot. That's now his 2nd interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
It's complete. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Now on 1st down from the 43. He wants to throw. A little release to the back. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Soft spot in the middle. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Dwight L. Perry Stadium.
The Beavers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Showing the arm straight down the left side. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The offense starts with a short field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. They're trying to get to it. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Floating away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Those defenders were seeing red, and the quarterback felt it and got down quickly. And the Beavers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Offense getting set for first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's got his man. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for the pass.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Unloads it left. He makes a catch. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
He's got it. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up.
But when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
Brings up second down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Ramsey. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
4th down.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one splits the uprights. And guys, we are deadlocked here in the final period. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Cal is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Aaron Rodgers, this has not been a blowout today in Berkeley. They're up by 4 over Syracuse. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. The Beavers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Off-play action on first down. Wide open downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pushing ahead, a tough run. Picks up 4. It's down at the 15. Offense gets set for 2nd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the 4th quarter, but you do want to be careful. Touchdown, Oregon State! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
For the extra point.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're just about ready to kick it away.
Oregon State, 10. Bowling Green, 3.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets.
Returner is
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
First and 10.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip, using the quick game. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than cornerback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide, but to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by the corner.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting the fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He's right on target. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He wants to throw it again. Gets it out quickly. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. looking to throw for it.
The third down.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They'll try to pick up the first. Stop short of the marker, and they stop for this defense, and they get the ball back. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
And they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us.